Hi, I'm Mark, this is Mark's Tech Vlogs on YouTube, and today I'm going to bring you guys a review of the WD-TSU-W under-sink water filtration unit from Waterdrop. Now, a while back I reviewed the single canister under-sink water filter from Waterdrop, and that was something I purchased for myself. Now, Waterdrop saw my review, reached out and offered to send me the filter you're going to see in this video for me to review. Now, as with any company reaches out, I looked at the product, thought it'd be a good fit for this channel, and so said yes, send it to me, but I will make an honest review. That means whilst I haven't paid for this product, it is not a sponsored video, I haven't been paid to say anything in it, I'm just going to tell you exactly like it is with this product. And hopefully it'll help you out if you're thinking about purchasing one. And if you are, it's actually a really good time to pick one up because they currently have 15% off for Black Friday, and I'll put some links below. But let's dive into this review and talk about the specification. So this water filter is designed to fit under your sink, and it actually has 3 different filters within it. It has a PP filter, which is used for reducing large impurities. It has a UF filter, which is to remove contaminants, and it's got a CT filter, which is designed to create better tasting water. Now, unlike their previous water filter, which I reviewed on this channel, this one doesn't actually hook directly up to your cold tap, but it does come with a separate tap for you to mount onto your sink. This effectively gives you a separate drinking water tap. This is especially useful because it means there's no pressure reduction on your main cold tap. This is a difference to that other filter I reviewed because, as I said in that review, it did have a small impact on pressure of my cold tap. If we continue talking about spec, it has a pore size of 0.01 microns. That's that symbol you see on these products. If we compare that to the under sink one I reviewed previously, that one is 0.5 microns, so this one is in fact better. This filter is lead free and it can reduce over 30 different substances and harmful material. That includes things like bacteria, chlorine, rust and sediment, things that you really don't want to be drinking. It's also been independently tested by IAPMO Research and Testing, and they have certified it. That means you know it is safe to use. The other thing worth noting is that because this filter doesn't use reverse osmosis, all of the minerals are kept in the water. This unit also produces absolutely no wastewater. And then it doesn't require mains power either. This means actually you can install this yourself with just a few tools. Now, as with any water filter, you do have to replace those filters every so often, and each of them lasts for a different length of time. So a PP filter has to be replaced every 6 months. The CT filter gets replaced once a year, and then the UF filter needs to be replaced every 2 years. Now, this is going to depend on how much you use it, and the filter does have indicator lights on the front of it, which you can activate by tapping them. They will change colour when a filter needs to be changed. These are powered by the 3 AA batteries that go into this device. When you do need to replace one of the filters, they are super easy to remove. You just remove the front panel, twist the filter and pull it out. And you don't even have to cut off the water supply while you're doing it. The main downside is that in the UK, I can't find a way to recycle these filters at the moment. In terms of cost for replacing these filters, each one is a different price point. So the PP filter is £30, the UF filter is £50, and the CT filter is £40. Of course, this does make it pricier to maintain than the single filter models. And it kind of averages out at roughly £60 a year for the PP filters, £40 a year for the CT filter, and then £50 for the UF filter every 2 years. Whilst this is something to bear in mind, I've been able to test out the difference in taste between the 2 different types of filter, and I'd say this one does actually give you better tasting water. According to the whole specification, it's also able to remove more impurities as well. I'll put links below to all 3 filters on both Amazon and Waterdrop's website because they're not the easiest to track down. So let's talk about design. And there are 2 parts to this filter. Firstly, there's the unit itself, which is designed to go under your sink. But actually, this looks really good with a nice white rounded design and a nice black front. The status lights shine through that semi-transparent back front, but if you do need to tap one of the buttons, you can just easily lift it off. You might do that if you want to check the status or if you need to reset one of these. And then the second part that's included, and the part that you'll see every single day, is the water tap. And this has a silver design with a rounded base and a little handle on it. And actually, it looks pretty nice. And even though my sink is black with a black tap, it still looks really nice on the side of it as well. All in all, for a device that is largely hidden, a lot of design has gone into this, and I think it looks pretty good. That means if for your setup you were to need to have it on your worktop for whatever reason, it wouldn't look bad. So let's get on to installation. So setup does involve a few steps, and these are clearly outlined in the included instructions. The first thing you want to do is cut off your cold water supply. Now, I have an isolator for my under sink tap, so I could do that nice and easily. You're then going to want to disconnect your tap hose from that cold water supply and use the included valve to go between that gap. This is what's going to feed the cold water supply to your new filter. This included valve also has an isolator valve, which is great to see. It means if you were to need to turn off the water supply to your water filter, you could. Next, you're going to need to drill a hole in your sink if you don't already have a separate space for another tap. You're then going to mount it using the included washer and nut. This nut is made of plastic and can easily be tightened by hand. You don't need to worry about using any tools for this. Next, it's time to connect up the included tubes that go between the tap and the filter and the water supply in the filter. And because these pipes have two different sizes, it's pretty much impossible to get these the wrong way round. The key thing to note is that these do use a sort of push-fit system, and anytime you push a pipe into something, you're going to want to make sure you use one of the included lock clips. And then finally, you're going to want to add the batteries into the Waterdrop filter, and then turn your cold water supply back on and just check there's no leaks. Now at this point, it's not 100% ready to drink. You do actually need to flush the system. And to do that, you're going to need to run that new filter water tap for 10 minutes. Throughout this flushing process, the lights on the device will flash blue. When they go solid and switch off, you can turn off the tap and the water is ready to drink. And then whenever you want drinking water, you just use that tap. So let's talk about what it's like to use. And I've been using it for about 2 weeks now. So firstly, as I just said, whenever you want something that requires drinking water, you just use that tap instead of your main tap. Compared to other filters that go onto your cold supply rather than having a separate tap, this doesn't impact your cold supply water pressure. It also helps keep those filters lasting longer because you're only filtering the water you're actually going to drink. And so I've basically been using it when I've been having a glass of water, making a squash, putting water into my coffee machine, and even brewing beer with a pinter. And as I work from home, I've got a lot of use out of this over the last couple of weeks. And the pressure from this tap is just right for filling up something like a glass of water. And that tap feels really sturdy and really well made. I've also been checking those push fits for leaks, and there's absolutely no leaks at all. This is pretty impressive considering I plumbed it in. And then there's two questions that people are going to ask about this filter, and the questions you are probably asking if you're watching this review. Does it actually change the water? And does the water actually taste better? So to answer the question of whether it actually changes the water or not, I picked up some test strips off Amazon. And for my test, I tested the regular water that comes out of my tap and also the water that comes out of this filter tap. Now I live in the UK, in the east of England, and our water isn't bad around here, but it's just very hard. This makes it worth saying that this device doesn't reduce limescale and isn't designed to. But when you do put the two test strips against each other, the one on the left showing normal water and the one on the right showing water from this filter, you can see a few things. So you can see what it has reduced. So it's reduced the alkalinity, it's reduced the pH, it's reduced the cyanic acid, and pretty dramatically reduced the carbonate. This means it does do what it's designed to do. And then the second question is, does it taste better? And the simple answer is yes. There is a very clear difference in the taste between water that comes from this filter and water that comes from the tap. Not only that, but I'd say if you're making something like a glass of juice, it even makes that taste better as well. So all in all, what's the verdict on this water filtration system from Waterdrop? So this water filter is designed to reduce the things that you don't really want to be drinking. On top of that, it's also meant to make your water taste better, and having used it for a couple of weeks, I can say it does both. The water tastes good, that separate drinking tap means you don't impact the pressure on your cold tap, and it's just really easy to use and feels really well made. At a price point of about £150, it's certainly not the cheapest filter on the market, but it is a very high quality one. And as I said at the start of this video, there's currently some deals for Black Friday, including 15% off. That means it's a really good time to pick one up. If you guys do want to pick one up, I will put links below to both the Waterdrop site and the Amazon site. I'll also link all of the spare filters as well, so you can easily find those. All of those links will go to Amazon or Waterdrop in whichever country you're in, and they are also affiliate links. That means if you make a purchase, I will get a very small percentage of what you spend at no cost to yourself. And that just helps this channel out because this isn't my full-time job and I don't take sponsored videos. If you've got any questions about it, do stick them below and I'll answer those. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys again soon.